Hello everyone, it's Trace Face. I'm in bed doing a YouTube video. I had some thoughts laying here tonight and I thought I would just try to get them out so that they don't just fester, and I'm able to say what's on my mind. And a lot of times, like I said, this is the time I things start to come out, is when you're the calm of the day kicks in finally, and you can sort of observe your thoughts. Tonight, I was thinking about how the narcissist, um, the narcissist, the people with narcissistic personality disorder love to see the people around them weak. It is something that is just this sadistic, very demonic thing going on inside of them, that they literally do want to see you sick. They want to see you hurt. They want to see you in a psychiatric ward. They want to see you go into counseling. They want to see you become an alcoholic. They want to see all these things. They want to see you at your worst, because it gives them power. It gives them control. It gives them something to say, hey, see, you're sick too. You have problems too. When in all reality, they're causing these things on you. They're the ones doing it to you. And it hits me like a ton of bricks tonight, as I am truly healing, and my body is healing, and my mind is healing, and my spirit and my soul are healing, and all those four things, I'm literally having these moments of just like, I cannot believe. I cannot believe what I tolerated. And it's such a clear indicator to me that we truly are under this kind of like spell, or like this, it's like literally somebody did witchcraft on us, which I do think that this is what's going on. There's a spiritual thing happening here where you are like in a spell. You are in a curse. And I'm telling you guys, the only way for you to truly see this is when you get out. And, I was driving in between my job today to different, I did a lot of driving today, so I had those moments of just like, I can't even believe what would cause me to stay with such a horrific individual. Why? And what happens is, the longer you stay with these kind of people, the more you lose your identity, and you become literally this shell of a person. It's not even you anymore. It's just like this version of you that's not you, because you are in a trance, you are in a spell. So the narcissist just really does want to make you sick. And the best part for them is being able to look at you and say, see, look at you, you're sick. You're not well. They're feeding you the poison so they can watch you suffer. And the narcissist in their world, they're operating at such demonic levels, guys. And, the devil does not come to you as this like grotesque, horrific, disgusting looking person. He comes to you in this package. And the biggest thing that the devil does is he tricks you into believing it's not real. He's not there. This evil inside of them is just in your head. They're not being evil. You're just crazy. Anybody that can go around all day long and cheat on a good individual, a really good-hearted, caring, undeserving individual, and have no qualms about it at all, and just can proceed to continue doing it. It is the most unfair, most messed up thing to go to bed every night, lie down next to who's supposed to be your life partner every night in a sea of lies, and hide all of that stuff from their partner, including, where their unit has been, putting you at risk. They're so unbelievably twisted that they get off on doing these things that are bad. They actually get off on hurting good people. Because like I said before, they hate you. Because they hate themselves. And it doesn't matter, no matter who comes into their life. They can convince themselves that this new person in their life is their new inspiration, their new desire, their new obsession, their new reason to get up every morning. Mark my words. The very same thing is going to happen to them, because they never, ever did the inner work that would have been required to do. And it takes years and years of time and effort to try to make changes inside someone. No, they're not going to do that. They're just going to keep going about in life and blaming everybody else for the things that they're doing. And they don't care. And the person that they're obsessed with now is going to be discarded and devalued and manipulated and lied to, and all the same thing over and over and over and over, because they just are incapable of doing the inner work. And that, to me, defines what a narcissist is. A narcissist is a person that is incapable of looking inward. They're not going to do it. They think somebody else is going to save them. So, in tonight's message, I encourage all of you to, if you're still involved with, it could be, it could be a friend, it could be a family member, it could be someone that you are intimately involved with. I'm out on a date last night, and enjoying myself, having a great time, and I all of a sudden get up to go to the bathroom, and I'm walking to the bathroom, and I look over to the corner, and there is sitting, one of the original narcs that have been in my life like the last decade. I'm so happy that I kicked her out of my life, because she was another one, just evil. And there was, I saw her evil smirk and laugh, and it was like, I just like got the shivers, just like, oh, and I thankfully, like, we didn't make eye contact. I have nothing to say to her. I watched that girl talk the amount of crap she spoke about her friends, about, her best friend that she had since she was since they were kids, since they were in grammar school. The way she would talk about her best friend when this girl wasn't present, that's the indicator of how she's talking about me and how she's talking about everyone when they're not around. I mean, this girl was so sick and twisted that she was obsessed with my ex-husband in how much she had disdain for him. She would tell me that she'd look at his Facebook profile and tell me what he was doing. If you can't stand him that much, I mean, Get a life. Get a life. No, it's just, she's going to go around in life just continuing to gossip about others because she doesn't have a life. Gossip about, talk about anybody that told her anything personal or secretive or wanted to, you know. She liked talking badly about people. She liked seeing people suffer and be weak and, you know, because she's weak. And the other thing is, you know, the other thing I want to say in this video, I want to talk, I thought of this today too. You know, these narcissists, they know when their time is up. They know when they're not going to be able to kind of come back in and see if they can get in and see if they can, you know, still have some sort of affect on you. You know, they know when that is. And when that is, when they know they can't come back around, is when you have totally let them know that you've discovered them. You have discovered exactly who it is they are and what it is they do. And at that very point, at that very moment that you have ripped off their mask fully is when they know. You know, my first narcissist, he tries about every 5 years or so. He tries to, you know, to just come back in just to see. Oh my gosh. And, you know, I think I talked about this before about, you know, the demonic spiritual realm and how they're all communicating with one another, these spirits that are residing inside of these people, because I honestly believe that that's what's going on here. I do think this is a spiritual disorder. I don't think it's a psychological one, even though I refer to the psychological terms. But, how do you like this one? He comes around, okay, after I leave intimate narcissist I was involved with, unfortunately married number 3, because I was involved with 2 narcissists before him, one after another, not knowing what I was dealing with, because these people are master manipulators and tricksters. However, after I filed for divorce, narcissist number 1, a week later. Now, I'm not putting anything up talking about anything, you know, on Facebook. I, in fact, left that alone until I decided that I was tired of people, you know, making comments about my last name and changing my last name. And I finally was like, you know what, I have to say something about that, because unfortunately in the state of freaking Connecticut, it's going to take 4 months now for the divorce to happen. And God knows how much longer until I can change my name back, because they make you go through the ringer over here for something that could be done in a week. Anyway, narcissist number 1 all of a sudden magically appears in my inbox. Almost 45 years old, doing the same exact thing he was doing when he was in his 20s. The same thing. Sitting there, trying to play games, trying to lie to me from the start. I called him right out on it. He's still with the same girl he was with, doing this stuff too in their 20s. Using the same BS lines, the same BS stories, and thinking that I'm going to buy it. But it just, you know, the minute he knew, I don't want to, no, I don't want to see you. I don't want to hang out with you. I don't want to have anything to do with you. Thanks for giving me the information I needed, because I knew already that you've not changed in a, you know, a bit. And then all of a sudden, my childhood best friend was a narc. Okay, I haven't spoken to her in 12 years. All of a sudden starts following me on Instagram and leaving me messages saying we should get together soon. Yep. It's like they're the energizer battery of just, narking, narking around, narking around with people, switching people around, seeing, they're nosy. They're really nosy people. They just want to know what's going on. They want to know, is your life better or worse than theirs? It's just, these people are not genuine. They're just robotic and God. I have to say, I have been surrounding myself with the most loving and genuine and caring and honest people. And it feels so wonderful. I cannot tell you how great that feels. My new friend got up to go to the bathroom last night, and we were watching YouTube videos on his phone, and he just gets up to go to the bathroom, and he leaves his phone like in my hands, and he was like, oh, look up this one next, and I had this moment of just like, oh my God, he's letting me go through he's letting me have his phone in my hands right now. This isn't normal. I'm not used to this. He picks up his phone all the time and shows me different things, or, when you have been with a narcissist and their favorite trick to play is the phone games, they have to hide. It's everything secrecy. Their phone is like their tool to be a narcissist. That is their major tool to be a narcissist. And it's this insecure thing that they do to you because they're always doing something on their phone that they know they shouldn't be. And when I had this moment of someone just being genuine and open, there's nothing to hide. It was like, wow, I remember this. I had a healthy relationship like this at one point, where I never felt the need, I never would have ever felt the need to go through their phone and see what they're up to. So I just want to remind everyone that healthiness is out there still, and it's an amazing feeling when you are surrounding yourself with healthy individuals. Not people that are bringing you all their problems, all their insanity, all the things that they're not doing the inner work on. And we all have inner work to continue doing. I know I am. I have to continue working on myself every day. I have to continue to go to the gym. That I'm going through the pain again, the pain of lifting weights, the pain of I don't want to do this. I'm exhausted. But it feels, the reward is just feeling so great in the end. I'm feeling my old, strong, healthy self. And it starts with eliminating all the toxicity in your life. And I've got some family members right now that are extremely toxic. They're going through stuff that I cannot help them with. And I'm never going to be the one to help them with. I cannot, they are not going to take up my time with their problems. I got 2 minutes for you right now on the phone. I got to go. Anyways, I jump around a lot and what I wanted to talk about, but this is all the stuff that was in my head today, and I wanted to communicate it, and I wanted to get it out there. So I hope that all of you are having a very peaceful evening, a very peaceful time in your life right now. And if you aren't, maybe think about what you could do to make it a lot more peaceful and to find and to get to that place of peace that you all deserve. Everyone deserves happiness and peace and healthiness. And I'm going to pray for all of you to have that. I am Trace Face. It's time we all face the truth together. Please like, subscribe, share. It's the only way we're going to get this information out and stop people from getting involved with these spiritually disordered individuals. Good night.